Hello everyone, welcome to the Golden Apple Tarot, where I, Aries the Goddess of Chaos, will be taking a peek into your golden apple called light. First, before we do anything else, I'm going to cleanse myself, this online space, and my altar, as well as if you'd like to receive that kind of energy with my own spiritual sanitizer spray. So just cleanse myself, cleanse the space, cleanse viewers who like to receive that type of energy. Okay, today we have a timeless Pickacard reading where we'll find out what will happen to you this upcoming week. There are 3 piles and also 3 crystals to choose from. I'll be using 3 decks, all of which are in the description box below, plus my own reverse tarot cards that I made myself, like this, right? Before we go any further though, if you could please be so kind as to hit that like and subscribe button and join the Golden Apple family, I would really appreciate it. If you can think of anyone you know who could use this guidance, then please feel free to share this video with them. Let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the crystals. Okay, this is pile 1 with rose quartz. Pile 1. Rose quartz sphere. This is pile 2 with labradorite. Love labradorite. I love rose quartz. Okay, and this is pile 3 with angel or quartz. Okay, pile 3. Now, please take your time picking a pile or a crystal. Be sure to pause the video right now if you need more time. The timestamps can be found below, either in the comments or the description box. Let's get it. Welcome to your reading, pile 1, for those who chose this rose quartz sphere. This is your reading. I just have to add that rose quartz is one of my absolute favorite crystals ever, hands down. Alright, let's get into your week ahead reading. First, let's take a look at what the overall energy of your week ahead is going to be. Okay. Alright. So far, what's come out is Earth element, stability. Sun, spirit, powerful. And Grand Cross Provoker. So what I'm seeing is, this is really interesting. This week ahead for you is going to be filled with a lot of stability. A lot of things are going to be moving forward for you this upcoming week. Yeah, a lot of stability. Just wow, like the divine is coming into, I feel like there's been a lot of transformations recently. That's why the divine may have been putting through a lot of inner transformations, a lot of external transformations. I myself have been feeling that energy. So this earth element, this earth energy is coming in to restore balance back into your life. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. And yeah, and then you have sun spirit here. That's really powerful. So this week ahead, the sun is just going to be shining on you. It's time to step out of your comfort zone is what I'm hearing. It's time to step into your power. Also, I'm hearing inner child. So some inner child healing definitely needs to be done. It's interesting. I'm hearing Leo as well. So I'm hearing Leo, and we have earth, fire. I'm feeling like Grand Cross Provoker is definitely Mars type energy. And the Grand Cross Provoker, again, this is the overall energy of your week. Some type of energy is coming in to provoke you into following your purpose or into taking some kind of opportunity that is meant to be taken. Maybe you're naturally more of a paranoid person, I'm hearing, or you're naturally very skeptical. So the divine is going to kind of push you into your purpose because you need some prompting. So yeah, that's your overall energy, pile 1. let's check out what frequencies you'll be encountering or need to be vibrating on this week. Move that over some. Okay. Oops. And the cards underneath are just clarifying cards. Alright, so the first vibration or frequency that you're going to encounter is root chakra. It says, frequency of the root chakra stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. So this is about feeling worthy enough to receive what the divine is encouraging you to do. We have the Empress here. So yeah, stepping into your power is what I'm hearing. Confidence, boosting your confidence, self-love for sure. With this rose quartz crystal, self-love for sure is going to help in this situation. So next we have universal love. It says, supports and activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. So the clarifying cards underneath that are the Queen of Cups and the Sun. So this is really powerful. So whoever picked this pile, whoever picked pile 1 or the rose quartz crystal, you're here for a very, very big reason. And the divine this week is coming in to make sure that you do what you have been sent here to do. Okay? Yeah, you're someone who's considered to be very nurturing, very giving, very emotional as well. A lot of waters, the Queen of Cups. I'm hearing someone who has a very big heart, and it's time to heal your inner child. It's time to let yourself, I'm hearing childlike innocence. It's time to let yourself shine. It's time to let who you really are shine through so that you can spread more love into the world, is what I'm hearing. Wow, and then we have healing. Frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So that's interesting because the clarifying card is the Hierophant. I'm hearing healing generational curses, something that's been passed down, some type of mentality, some type of way of thinking or way of life has been passed down in Pile A's family, and the divine is saying it's time to heal yourself of that. Maybe you've been trying to blend in and appease people in your family or people close to you in a friend group, and it's time to heal yourself of that. And for some reason, I'm feeling like these people make you feel less than, maybe. It might not just be with their actions, but the stuff that's going on in their life, you may be comparing yourself, and the divine is coming in to say it's time to heal that energy within yourself. It's time to release it and do better for yourself so you can feel better about yourself so that you can spread more love into the world. So you're worth love. You're worth giving love. You're worth receiving love. All that honey goodness. All right. Lastly, let's take a look at what help crystals can offer you this week, this upcoming week. Oh, this is 4 cards. Expecting 3 here, but it's 4 for sure. Yeah, let's put that right there, and right there, and right there. Okay. So this is really interesting. So here's what I'm hearing. So we have So It Shall Be, okay, Ascended Master Babaji, I hope I'm saying that right, and Diamond. So this is meant to be, and the universe is saying if you don't take the opportunity to fulfill your purpose this upcoming week, it's just going to send that same kind of opportunity back in another way in the next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. Ain't no getting away from this purpose. Ain't no getting away from the healing that needs to happen here. We have the inner queen, goddess Persephone, and Ruby. And again, it's interesting because this card really reminds me of the root chakra card. All that red. So again, feeling worthy, working on your self-confidence, your self-worth, working on believing you deserve the things that you are receiving. That is really, really important during this upcoming week. You're going to need to be confident in yourself and who you are. Next, we have wild compassion. So this is something you're passionate about. This is something that you love to do. So it's Ascended Master Buddha and Peridot. So yeah, you're very passionate about this, whatever it is. It's so confusing because it's almost like you're afraid to go for it, but you're really passionate about it. And it says from word to world. There we go. Needed it to focus. Goddess Saraswati. Hope I'm saying that right as well. And Ammonite. The crystal Ammonite. It's time to express yourself. It's time to take what you've been wanting to do, from talking about it, writing about it, thinking about it, to doing it. It's time to be bold and take that first step forward this upcoming week, is what I'm hearing. All right, pile 1, that's all I have for you. That was a really powerful reading. Thanks so much for reading. Thanks so much for watching, and please comment below if this resonated. If this did not resonate at all, then please also feel free to check out any other piles if you feel drawn to. Thanks so much. All right, welcome to your reading, pile 2. If you chose this Labradorite crystal, then this is the reading for you. All right. By the way, I absolutely love this Labradorite crystal. I'm actually going to put that like right there. These cards aren't even going to be used, so please don't even pay them anyone. In fact, let me put them away. I just wanted it there to help hold up the crystals because it's just so pretty. Love Labradorite. But alright, let's get into your reading. First, let's take a look at what the overall energy of your week ahead is going to be. Pile 2s. Pile 2s. Oops. Alright, so immediately we have South Node, Life's Debts, releasing. So this upcoming week, you're going to need to release some things. And we have Chiron, healing. And Chiron is the wounded healer. So you've been through quite a bit. With the South Node energy, you've been through quite a bit here. A lot up to this point. And now it's the point where you have to heal from that. It's almost like you're wounded from the things you've been through. But those things are what make you unique, and those are the things that make you so strong and so powerful, and those are the things that give you the ability to heal, not just yourself, but to help heal others. And it says Yod, destiny. So I can't be any more clear than that. Healer. You're a healer, or you're going to be, or you should be, or this upcoming week, you're going to get an opportunity to help someone heal or help people heal. That's what I'm hearing. So this is the overall energy of your week ahead. I'm going to shuffle for some clarifying cards really quickly just to get a better understanding of your cards, pile 2. Alright, I've got your clarifying cards here. So clarifying South Node, Life's Debts, I think the 6 of Earth, says codependency, giving, generosity, sharing with community, watching from afar. So it's time to come out of that energy. Maybe this lifetime you're meant to be a little bit more selfish. That is completely possible. Because codependency is here. So it's time to stop relying so heavily on others, or perhaps others rely very heavily on you, and it's time for you to stand in your power and tell them, no, while I am a healer, I am not some unlimited source that you can just come to whenever you want, take whatever you want, and never give anything back. So it's time to, I'm hearing set healthy boundaries. Clarifying Chiron healing, we have the world upright. It says endings and beginnings, achievement, balance, cycles, completion, completing a cycle of being indebted to someone, feeling indebted to someone or something, and ending to that cycle, right? We have the Eight of Fire, clarifying God, destiny, and reverse. It says delays, frustration, resisting change, internal alignment. I'm really hearing those two bottom ones. Somebody is resisting this destiny. Like, this is something you are put here to do. And this upcoming week, you're not going to be able to ignore it. Because everything else you try to do, you're going to get delays. It's going to be so frustrating, especially if it's not something in line with your purpose. The divine is just going to be like, oh, block. I'm going to place a block there. I'm going to place a block there too. And one right there. Until the only place left to turn is to your purpose and what you're being guided to do during this upcoming week. So that's what I'm seeing for this week ahead for the overall energy for you, pal 2. Okay, let's look at the frequencies you'll encounter or need to be vibrating on this week. So give me a moment to get those out. All right, so the first frequency we have is sacral chakra. So this says, the frequency of sacral chakra supports our ability to flow with our desires. It stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. So yeah, your sacral chakra is being stimulated right now. It's time to use your creativity and tap into your power. All right, so the clarifying cards for that came out is the Chariot, moving forward with something boldly. That's what I'm hearing. Because the reason I'm hearing boldly is because the Strength card came out. I'm hearing Leo for some reason. Maybe because there's a line there, but also the Sun. So a lot of powerful energy is coming in to help you with whatever it is that you're supposed to be achieving during this time, during this week ahead. You're going to get some kind of opportunity, and it's going to be a creative opportunity. And you're being pushed very heavily to take it. I wouldn't say pushed, but you're being encouraged to have the strength to say yes, actually, because it's like, it can be kind of daunting. And Spirit is like, you have to have this strength to move forward. Yeah, have this strength to move forward with. I'm hearing this connection for some reason. I don't know who that was for, but have the strength to move forward with this project, with whatever it is that you are interested in doing. You're going to get an opportunity to do that in a creative way this upcoming week. So now we have the next frequency, Cosmic Flower, activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. That is such a beautiful and powerful card. So this is like your soul. It's the place we call home. So this is your soul, where your soul resides. And then we have the Lover. So it could be Gemini. Two halves. I really don't like saying two halves making a whole, because really I see it as two wholes coming together in unity. But maybe two halves of yourself coming together in unity. And it's like when you balance that light and that, I don't want to say dark, because someone's going to take that wrong, I feel like. That lighthearted energy and that chaotic energy, when you merge those two things within yourself together, you're gonna blossom, literally like a flower. Everything is just gonna bloom for you. So you're being really encouraged to do that, to focus on those two opposing polarities within yourself and bringing them together in balance. And it could be the polarities of masculine and feminine energy within yourself. Maybe you're too masculine dominated right now. Maybe you're too feminine dominated right now. But right now, Spirit is saying we need you to be balanced. Yeah, we need you to be balanced. We need you in unity with yourself, internal alignment, internal unity. Lastly, for the last frequency, we have Gaia. Gaia reminds us that we are indefinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Wow, I really like this card. And the clarifying card is the Four of Swords in reverse. So this to me is saying you're coming out of this energy of helplessness, feeling like you can't do anything. Yeah, the reason they're saying come into eternal alignment, it's because you've been in this period where you've had to stop. And things have just paused for you. Things have just not been moving forward, maybe. And maybe that's why you have the Chariot now, because the universe is coming in to say things are definitely going to be moving forward very, very soon, is what I'm hearing. Very, very soon. Sometime this week, this upcoming week for sure. And the energy of Gaia is just like, well, one, try to be aware of the impact that you have on the earth, please. And also, I'm just really hearing, remember, you're always connected to source energy. You're never alone. You're never doing this all on your lonesome or all by your lonesome. You're not by yourself. So you don't, also I'm hearing, get out of your head. Come out of your headspace. Overthinking is what I'm hearing. Stop overthinking about it. Everything's going to fall into place just how it's supposed to if you are willing to move forward with this opportunity, whatever that may be for you. All right, last, we'll take a look at what help crystals can offer you this week. So give me a moment to get that ready. All right, pile 2. So for the week ahead, here's what crystal help you have. You have Higher Will, Ascended Master Elmura, and Blue Star Sapphire. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing these names properly. We have Relief and Repair, Ascended Master Mataji, and Crimson Cuprite. Lastly, we have Empowered Service, Ascended Master Yogananda, and Rhodonite. All right, let's see. So Higher Will, just like I was saying, you're being divine forces are at work. There's definitely a higher will at play here. Ain't no getting out of this. Ain't no running from this. Yeah, it's like within this next week, this opportunity is, one, it's going to be so good that you don't want to pass it up. But I'm hearing the divine is just like, you really need to take this opportunity, because this is what you've been asking for. You've been asking us, praying or manifesting or trying to manifest something for so long. This is your chance to manifest it. And with Relief and Repair, I'm really seeing you went through a really long period of not moving or not going anywhere, not actively making, in your eyes, I'm feeling progress, but you are making progress internally, which is just as important as external progress, because how you can receive everything you want in the world, but if you are not internally aligned, you're still going to feel miserable. You're still going to feel lack energy, because it's about what's within that matters. And at the end of the day, you often have to be in a healthy enough mind space and a healthy enough emotional space to receive what it is you've been asking for. It's easy to ask, but it's not so easy to receive it and not be ready for it at that time. So you're coming out of this period of relief and repair and coming into this period of empowered service. So now it's time to put your gifts to work, is what I just heard. Now it's time to move forward in unity with yourself. Interesting word choice, Spirit. And the divine is saying that with this higher will card next to relief and repair, there's a reason you were made to stop. And I don't know why, but this is reminding me of root chakra energy, which is the basis of which we feel we are worthy to receive things. It's our base of security. So yeah, that really reminds me of the root chakra. It also reminds me of a stop sign for some reason. Just that red energy, or a red color I should say, reminds me of a stop sign. So you were made to stop, and that was for a really good reason. Now you're being told go. You're being told to move forward with whatever this opportunity that's coming in is. Yes, please move forward with it, because it's gonna really help you do whatever it is you've been wanting to do. Alright, pile 2, that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and please comment below if this resonated for you. If this did not resonate at all, then please also feel free to check out any other piles you feel drawn to. Bye! Hello, my pile 3s. This is for my pile 3s who chose Angel Aura Quartz as your crystal. Alright. Also, I really love Angel Aura Quartz. It's like just receiving divine messages. I don't know. I just really love it. Can I set that up here? No, you can't see it. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, first, let's take a look at what the overall energy of your week ahead is going to be, pile 3. Alright, pile 3. You got 4 overall and 4 cards that represent your overall energy this week. So the first one is Capricorn Ayus, which is ruled by Saturn, I believe. We have Mercury retrograde, reinvention. We just came out of a Mercury retrograde as of July 12th, maybe 2020. We have second house, owning. And then we have Grand Trine, blessings. So here's what I'm seeing, pile 3. 1, I'm seeing it's time to use your talents. It's time to, okay, so Saturn, that energy of Saturn, which was Capricorn, I believe it was Capricorn. It's like a parent coming in to be like, all right, it's time to get up and use what you know, use the knowledge you have to do what you've been wanting to do for this upcoming week. For the Mercury retrograde reinvention card, I'm hearing it's time to reinvent yourself. It's time to go within and clean house. This is a really interesting pile. I'm hearing some stuff I ain't never heard Spirit say before. But obviously this isn't my journey. This is for the people who chose pile 3. So yeah, be careful. There might be some communication blocks. Someone could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or for some reason I'm hearing Virgo. Oh, because they're ruled by Mercury, I believe. Or they could be a Libra. So Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, because those are air signs. And yeah, communication, I'm hearing, yeah, or lack thereof. It's time to communicate. It's time to, maybe you're a very quiet person. It's time to speak your truth now. So whatever you've been doing, whatever you're used to doing, it's time to reinvent that. It's time to do kind of not the complete opposite. Don't go from one extreme to another. If you're already in like an extreme, at one extreme, don't just swing to the other. Find balance, but it's like it's time to reinvent yourself and let go of the old way or the way you're used to doing things. So this second house card, owning, is really interesting to me. So I'm going to shuffle really fast to clarify, and I'll be right back. So we got a couple different cards, right? So we got the 7 of Earth, contemplation, material focus. And again, this is clarifying second house, owning. Nurture your material wealth, wealth building, leaving a legacy. Yeah, it's time, whatever For this upcoming week, you're going to get an opportunity to work on building your wealth, building financial stability and prosperity. So the 4 of Earth in reverse, mentally focused, out of touch with reality, overspending, daydreaming, future planning. Please be aware of overspending. Please be aware of kind of going overboard with a deal. A deal may sound really good because it says out of touch with reality. So a deal may sound good, but not actually be very practical. So be aware of that. Future planning. But you're on the right track. This week, it is a time for you to plan ahead. You'll be supported. Just don't get too frivolous. Don't spend too much either. Maintain a balance is what I'm hearing. So what was this again? 3 of Fire in reverse. Playing small. Lack of foresight. Unexpected delays. So once again, where I said maybe you're a quiet person, it's time to speak your truth. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to stop hiding out in your shell is what I'm hearing. Also, be careful. Be really wary of these deals that people are trying to get you to sign, these contracts and stuff like that, because there might be delays with it. I'm not surprised that this is coming out because Mercury retrograde reinvention is here, and retrogrades do often represent delays of some form, especially in communication. So be aware of that. Okay, Ace of Water, upright. Love, new relationships, compassion, creativity, self-love, emotional fulfillment. All right, so there's a lot of good things coming to you this week. Injustice, good karma, justice, legal entities, truth, fairness, Saturn. What did I say? Saturn came out anyway. So, this is the time to move forward with some kind of financial endeavor. This is the week. But remember, 1, be aware of overspending. 2, be aware of something sounding too good to be true is what I'm hearing. All right, so the last card for overall energy is Grand Train Blessings. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to be really successful in this endeavor. Please go for it. Please accept this opportunity. The divine really wants you to accept this opportunity. It seems everyone's getting great news this week. Sorry, Pierce. Didn't mean to bump into you there. Great news this week. So give me a second to get your frequency cards out. So we're going to be looking at what frequencies you'll be encountering or the frequencies you need to be vibrating on. All right, pile 3. So here's the frequencies that will be available to you this upcoming week. So we have dynamic. It says dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequencies. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. That's what I was hearing. Don't go between two extremes. It's like you gotta find balance. Don't spend too much, but don't hoard your money either. Maybe money is coming your way. Kind of hearing that, some prosperity and physical wealth flowing in. To clarify dynamic, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So I don't know why I just heard, but this is not the time to be sharing with community. This is for you. This is just for you. I'm hearing, but don't be selfish. I'm just really hearing something about going between two extremes, and the divine is saying there's a really big need for balance here. Don't hoard all the money to yourself or hoard all the resources or whatever it is you're receiving to yourself or creative ideas, but don't go giving them away to anybody and everybody who asks either. Have discernment. That's what I'm hearing. Discernment to know when to give, when to take, when to receive, when to take action. So it says the next frequency that'll really help this week is delight. Supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. I keep turning it that way to like shine it in the light so you can kind of see the card because it's so pretty. And then we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So it's like, be grateful for what you have. Release thinking about what other people have or comparing yourself to others. And be grateful because there's a lot of good news coming your way, a lot of good things coming your way. But right now, I feel like you might be focused on what used to be, or how things used to be. And it's like, but things are changing now. And that's worth something. That's really worth something, that things are changing for you now. So don't be so focused on the past that you can't see how things are changing today, okay? And the last frequency we have is emergence. Emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So childlike innocence, maintaining, that childlike innocence and doing things that you enjoy. So then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This to me is really saying put some stuff away for yourself too. Take time to yourself. The King of Pentacles in reverse to me means not being afraid to nurture yourself, to set healthy boundaries, to say no when you no longer are able to pour from your cup. To put your foot down as a loving leader and say, you've had enough of that. I'm not going to be giving you any more for the time being because I need to replenish myself. It's time to focus on your inner healing. I'm not even hearing inner healing. It's just time you're emerging. So it's time to celebrate yourself and do the things you enjoy. And sometimes people may feel like, well, I wanted you to do this with me, or I thought you had agreed to this. And it's like, time to make time for yourself. It's time to agree to do things for yourself, with yourself, by yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Emergence. Like, you're emerging alone because there's no one else in this card. Just him, his chair, and his watermelon. So maybe someone likes watermelon. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But let me go ahead and get your crystal cards out. So the crystal cards, we're going to be looking at what help the crystals can offer you this week. All right. So your cards are Pile 3, Grace for the Grand Gesture, Divine Perfection. I'm moving too fast. Hold on. And Spirit of the Guru Mother. But I'll discuss the crystals and the deities associated with these crystals as I go through them. So the first one, Grace for the Grand Gesture, is Archangel Raphael and Malachite. I'm really hearing Grace for the Grand Gesture. It's something so much bigger than you going on here. So this upcoming week, whatever this opportunity is, it's so much bigger than you. Please don't turn it down. Please do not turn it down. And that you think beyond yourself and what you want in that moment. Because maybe you'll feel like this opportunity is not in alignment with you or your goals at the time, but it's in alignment with your overall destiny and what you're here to do, your purpose. So it's kind of like, look at the bigger picture. Like, the small details are often important, but if you just heard analysis paralysis. So if you get caught looking at the small details or get hung up on them, like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make that work? Do I have what it takes? The bigger plan will kind of get drowned out, and the divine does not want that to happen, okay? They want you to succeed. The divine and your spiritual team want you to succeed. So then we have Divine Perfection. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to pretend I know how to say that archangel's name. So please feel completely free to search it up. Let me focus it. There we go. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I know how to pronounce selenite because that's one of my favorite crystals. So hopefully you were able to see the name of the angel. Let's focus that again. All right. Yeah, divine perfection. So it's like, again, I'm just hearing the bigger picture. It's so much bigger than what you think it is right now. You may think that, oh, this is just some small opportunity, but it is so much bigger. Please go for it. I just saw 444 on the clock, and look, okay, I don't know why it doesn't do that. Okay, there we go. 444 right there. So you might want to look that up. And you have two cards that are 444. Let me move my head out the way. And then this card is 888. So yeah, divine perfection. The divine is just like, look, there is a bigger plan at work, and you are going to go along with it. Of course, there's always free will, but the divine is just like, now is the perfect time to carry out your purpose. Now is the perfect time to act on this opportunity. It's 2020. It's a new decade. It's 2020 is a universal year 4 as well. So 4 is really important here. 4 is really important to me too. Yeah, it's just really important. I was born on the 4th. I'm in a year 4, a personal year 4 myself. So 4 represents stability, balance, bringing things together. I'm hearing legacy. Yeah. Like grand gesture is just like really screaming to me. This is going to be long lasting impacts. Whatever it is you're here to do is going to have long lasting effects on society, on generations of people. The last card, or the last help the crystal oracle has, is Spear of the Guru Mother, and it's Goddess Durga and hematite. Oh, I love hematite. Hematite's one of my most favorite crystals too. I'm a Gemini, so I often need a lot of grounding energy, and hematite is just always there for me. So here's what I'm seeing. Spirit of the Guru Mother. For some reason I'm hearing Artemis. Interesting. Phone is on 88% right now. So again, 888 is another angel number that might be important to you. A grandmother energy may be watching over you. I'm hearing that someone has a grandmother who may have just passed or passed at some point, and they were close with them, or they just have a grandmother energy as an ancestor, and that ancestor is making their presence known. They're here to help you with whatever this is you're supposed to carry out. I can't tell you exactly what it is, just that sometime this upcoming week is going to manifest for you in the best way possible for you. I feel like I should pull some clarifying cards, so give me a moment. So I pulled 2 clarifying cards for Spirit of the Guru Mother, and we've got Ace of Earth, which is financial abundance, career opportunity, manifestation, material realm, Earth Angel. And we have Justice Reverse, Divine Law, Forms of Injustice, Not Yet, Temporary Pause, Retrograde. That's really interesting because you have retrograde here twice. So you were in a pause, and you may still be in that period of pause, but this upcoming week things are going to move forward for you if you take this opportunity. If you don't take it, if you overlook it, you overlook this financial abundance or whatever it is that's being offered to you, this divine manifestation, things are going to stay paused for you. Things are going to stay in retrograde, where it's like, you now, because you said no, we're going to let you stay where you want to stay and work on yourself. But the pause is still going to be temporary. It's just going to be that way until another opportunity comes around. So it's really advisable that you take this career opportunity. Also, it's really easy right now for you to manifest this career opportunity. So if you have something specific in mind, now's the time to write it down, manifest it, dress a candle, okay? Do a spiritual working on it. Stargaze, gaze at the stars. That's also a form of manifestation. I like to gaze at the moon and pray for what I would like to receive, and then, give thanks for it. So yeah, you might be an earth angel, who might be here to take care of the earth. Divine law again, like, so there's like a really big higher power at work in your life, and it's just like now's the time to move forward. But that's all I have for you today, Pile 3. Thanks so much for watching, and please comment below if this resonated. If this did not resonate at all, then please also feel free to check out any of the other piles you may feel drawn to. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, I'm just so appreciative of everyone who stopped to watch this video. I hope it resonated. If not, I'm so sorry. You're more than welcome to check out my future videos and stay tuned for those. As I said before, please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It is officially $3.99 to do all 3 of those things, or just one of those things, whichever one you choose to do. Thank you so much. Again, thanks, Pile 3. Have a great day and have a great week, because it looks like you're going to have a great week. And I just really hope that you take advantage of the opportunities available to you. Bye-bye.